Hey guys, Mighty Gazelle here, and it's that time of the week again. My Hero Academia manga, chapter 320, just dropped. Unofficial. Want to clarify, again, as I always do, unofficial translations. I really, really have been looking forward to this chapter. There's a strong chance I'll get emotional in this episode, or this chapter, I should say. And it's because, like, I've said this before, and I'll just say it again. Like, the students with Deku are the heart of the show to me. Like, yeah, obviously it has a lot to do with villains, like, and a lot of other things that just a plethora of other things that go on the show. But dude, Class 1A is like, it has like my favorite characters in it for the most part. So I'm ready. I got my Class 1A or UA hat on, and I got my shirt, which I had to dig out of the closet. I don't know why I haven't been wearing this more often, but it's my entire Class 1A ensemble shirt. All of them here to save this little green Deku. So yeah, I'm just I'm really excited. I don't know what to expect. Like I said in the last chapter, my hope is that it's not just Uraraka, Ida, and Bakugo that do most of the stuff, like trying to, like, I don't know if to talk sense into him or just fight him, whatever. I hope everyone in the class is involved, because throughout the series there's some classmates that just haven't got to do much, so I think this would be a great moment for some of them to do something. But anyway, okay. Yeah, I got nothing else to say. Let's just dive on in. Oh, by the way, I see at the top of a color panel, there is a color panel for this chapter, and I'm excited to see. And there's supposedly one next week as well. Not next week, because there's a break next week. Here we go. Chapter 320. Deku versus Class A. And we get a shot of... Oh my god, that's so sad. Okay, we get a shot of Froppy. A beautiful shot of Froppy. That's not the part that's sad. She is like licking her tears away with her tongue. She's like crying, and she's in the rain. This is so, wow, what a beautiful panel though. Rain showers in Archipelago. Froppy in action. Are we gonna get like a lot of Froppy in this? That's a what I might have to use that as my thumbnail. That is beautiful. Okay, I'm not like the biggest Froppy fan, but if she's prevalent in this chapter, fine by me. Okay. Here we go. Oh, Class 1A versus Deku. Okay. First shot, we get Ida looking on straight ahead at us in the rain. I know that once you set your mind on something, you never stop. Cut to Bakugo, who has got a great expression on his face. I heard that you now have quirks from the 4th and 6th users, he shouts at Deku. Oh, at Deku. You look like a completely different person, huh? You damn nerd. And Deku, okay, wait, I gotta give like some sort of prediction here. Okay, if some people are thinking that Deku is just gonna stomp Class 1A, I don't think so at all. I feel like Class A is going to win, and I think Deku will put up a fight or struggle or get away, whatever. He'll try to do his best. I think Class 1A is going to come out on top. People are way, way underestimating Class 1A from all the comments I've seen over the last week. It's absurd. I just wanted to say that. So, but Deku, he's kind of down in this crouched state, and he's like got his hands up, and he's got the black whips like tendrils popping out of his back. Thank you all for coming, says Deku. Smoke screen, boom, and we get a shot of behind. We get Momo, Sugarman. Looks like Aoyama, Ida, Tokoyami. Is that Jiro? No, I can't tell who that is next to Ida. You guys better not lose sight of him, shouts Bakugo. Smoke screen. That's the power of the 6th user, says Uraraka. So how do they know about the 6th user? Did they get on hold of All Might? Did he tell them that? Because how else did they know that? Anyway, okay. Bakugo's looking on. Boom! Blast landmines. Oh, Bakugo did a new move. Oh, is that to like... Oh, it looks like it dissipated the smoke. Oh, cool. Good job, Bakugo. Okay. You didn't even tell us anything before you left, says Bakugo. Dude, this shot of Deku, it's almost like a crude drawing of him. It's almost like an artistic, just like blob. I guess once you start being able to do anything you try, everyone around you starts to look like an extra, huh? Damn, he's just talking shit to Deku. Let's go. Okay. We get a swarm of birds. Oh shit, Coda. By the way, I had his name wrong. I accidentally called him Shota last chapter. Coda. You can come back, Midoriya-kun, he shouts as he sends all these birds after him. Oh, okay. So right off the bat, we're getting some of the background characters of Class 1A. Already off to a great start. Okay. The headmaster asked you to come back, so stop running away, okay? And he's shouting, dude. Coda's the quiet one of the class, and he's shouting at Deku. I love this. I love how he's the first one, other than like Bakugo, obviously, to shout, because he's the quiet one. That's a tone setter. Okay. So stop running away, okay? I'm sorry, says Deku. We see a splat. Looks like he's trying to connect his black whips to a building nearby. Oh shit! And Sero comes in, wraps his tape around the black whips, and pulls them toward him. You let your black whip out. That's scary. I gotta be cautious, he says. It's like extending a part of your body. Wow, yeah, you're right. It makes a difference. And then we're cutting back to where Deku had the afro. You guys remember that scene where he had the afro and they're training, helping him master float and stuff? Sero-kun, Deku thinks to himself. Oh, it looks like Jiro's coming in now. Okay, yes. Right off the bat, dude. Like, I couldn't orchestrate this any better. We're getting... I'm not going to call them lesser, but you know the characters that get less, like, screen time. And now we get Jiro. We see her Jiro Jack speaker things come into the picture. Heartbeat wall. Whoosh. And it looks like Deku either dodged or he actually got knocked away from it. So fast, Midoriya. This isn't important or whatever, but she's shouting at him. During the culture festival, you taught me how to organize my notes. That helped me a lot. I thought she was going to tell me it's a useless hobby, but so I got super enthusiastic when he showed an interest. She's thinking back to, oh, is this literally going to be like student by student, them reaching out to him? Okay. This is trivial, but I was super happy, she shouts. Tornado tail dance. Oh shit. Do you remember your fight against Shinzo during the sports festival? You got frustrated at him for me. I'll never forget that. We can't overlook the fact that you're fatigued, fighting alone. But if I'm around, I'll put everyone else in danger, shouts Deku. All for One is going to take me away. That's why I left. Oh my god, this shot. Okay. Alright. So the shot, okay, there's a big shot and there's three little shots above. So Deku's thinking as he's shouting, All for One's going to take me away. We get the shot of Aizawa when he's taking all those hits. We see the Gran Torino shot where he just gets impaled by Shigaraki. We see the Bakugo shot where Bakugo pushes him out of the way and gets stabbed with all the tendrils. And that's what's like going through Deku's mind right now. That's why I left. And this shot of Deku, he's in Ojiro's tail, right? Like Ojiro like wrapped him up. And I can't get over just how amazing this looks right now. Okay, so he breaks out of the tail. Go, Dark Shadow. Tokoyami's coming in. Oh shit, dude. He's flying in the air. And, oh wait, dude. Okay, so not only is Tokoyami here, he straight up tackles Deku in the air and he like headbutts him. He's like head to head with him. Go, Dark Shadow, and Dark Shadow comes out and splats him against a building. Oh, this is so cool. He's gotten too strong, shouts Jiro. His will has too, shouts Ojiro. Sugarman shouts, Midoriya, listen to me. You might have a special power, but our feelings are the same. Please think about what Coda said about the school side, or else I won't let you borrow my food coloring when you make candy apples for Eri-chan. The wholeheartedness. I won't let you borrow my food coloring when you make candy. They're appealing to his emotions. Oh, this is good. Oh, this is so good. But Eri-chan doesn't need it from me specifically, Deku says to himself as he's slumped over in this dark building. Whoa. Something like encapsulates Deku here. What the heck? Oh, it looks like a Momo creation. Okay. At first, we were all going to follow you. But now, with the help of Endeavor Agency, we're able to make use of our quirks. So, that's pretty badass. Tokoyami slams them into this room. They planned this. They had to have planned this. And we have the claw of Tokoyami holding him into this machine. And this, like, mask visor thing drops. It's got to be to, like, put him to sleep, right? Our mission is to secure your safety. And Momo looks so calm right here. Dude, none of them have, like, any... if I'm not mistaken, other than, like... I mean, they're, like, yelling, but, like... There's, like, there's almost a strange, like, calmness to it. Like, they're serious, but it's, like... There's no, like, franticness to it, right? I don't know what I'm saying. But anyway, Momo looks very calm right here as she's saying this. Our mission is to secure your safety. A machine to put me to sleep? Deku thinks something. Okay, so it was to put him to sleep. Okay, I only assume that because they had like canisters on the side. He breaks out of it. You can stop caring about me, says Deku, as it looks like Dark Shadow is like still wrapped around him. We see like sweat marks from Dark Shadow. Like, oh shit! Stop following me, he shouts. Hell no! As we get to Kaminari. What does he come, like, wrap his arm around him? Midoriya, I know One For All is important, but right now there's something even more important. We have no hobbies in common, but you're still my friend, so I will force you to do it. And then we get Shoji coming in. There's insulation tape wrapped around him. Yaoyorozu probably made it. If it's with these people, even All Might seems no longer scary. That's what you said during the training camp raid. It's nice and dark here, Dark Shadow. Ragnarok womb. Oh my god! Okay, so it's like this is a multi-layered like attack they're doing. Okay, so Kaminari puts his arm around him. I don't know if he's like threatening to shock him if he moves. But then Shoji wraps like arms around him with tape that Momo made. And then a third layer, we have Dark Shadow encapsulating all of them together in a Ragnarok womb. That's a badass name. Tokoyami says, to use Dark Shadow's offensive power as defensive. That was your idea, wasn't it, Midoriya? As we cut back to the sports festival, and when Deku did come up with a defensive plan for it. Shoji says, do you only think of us as people you have to protect? First off, take a bath, okay? Midoriya, let's go take a bath, shouts Kaminari. He probably really needs a bath. Please. As he shouts and just breaks out of this. Oh my god, that shot is so... Oh my god, this shot is so cool. So he breaks out of Ragnarok womb and all the traps they had for him. He's flying out the building. And you see Deku flying across the sky, and it's right over a silhouette of All Might's statue with the fist raised and stuff. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. As we cut back to Tokoyami, Shoji, Momo, and Denki, who their trap failed. They're kind of like, to break free from Ragnarok, Tokoyami says, I said stop. I know everyone is worried about me. They should be able to recognize the looming threat of danger, but please, get away from me. Oh my god, Deku's mask Oh, wait. From the bottom of their hearts, they are worried about me. I can tell because. Wait. I'm gonna reread this. I know everyone is worried about me, and we get a shot of his mask falling off, his hat and everything. Deku's face is revealed. From the bottom of their hearts, they are worried about me. I can tell because they should be able to recognize the looming threat of danger, but they're all oblivious to it. Please, get away from me, he shouts. I swear, I'm fine. And by the way, on this shot of his like mask coming off, you see like droplets. I think Deku's crying hard right here. Next shot, we get heaven-piercing ice wall. Okay, so Todoroki's moving in. All right. And it stops because Deku's flying through the air, and it just stops him in his tracks like a barrier. What's with that face? Shouts Todoroki. The burden placed on you. It doesn't allow for tears, right? Let us share that burden. Oh my god. We get a shot of Deku kind of like looking up at Shoto. We can't see his eyes. In the background, we see Froppy on a wall. I won't let you go, she says. I won't cry in such a flurry. You're important, she says. When scared, you're allowed to tremble. When it's tough, you're allowed to shed tears. That's how you become a hero like in the comics. We won't let you go alone. Headed to Class A's climax, next volume with its colored intro. Oh shit, I think we see All Might's car here. Briefly. Okay. It might not like look like it, but I'm like kind of on the verge of tears. I didn't cry in this chapter like I thought I did, but like I'm very emotional right now. Fuck, I might just end up crying anyway. Just like looking back, dude, like I can't say it enough, dude. Class 1A, they're the fucking champs, man. I my fear going into this chapter, I said at the beginning like that it would just be like Uraraka, Ida, and Bakugo doing most of the work. Not only was that not the case, we didn't even like we saw Bakugo and Ida and Uraraka at the very beginning, but the rest of the chapter, unless I'm mistaken, man, it was it was the other students. Not all of them. We still have a few more to go. But so far, each one has had like a genuine moment of like reaching out to Deku. I hate how I feel right now. I feel like I want to cry. Like it's like building up behind my eyes. I feel the pressure of the tears, but I'm not crying. And I'm glad I'm not because I don't want to look like a little punk. But I Deku like I don't even know what to say, man. Needless to say, great chapter. I'm curious as to how they know about this user smoke screen and stuff. Anyway, okay. I'm sorry I'm not like saying much. I'm trying to like process how I want to say how I feel about this. This is wonderful. Okay. All right, let's dive in a little bit. I feel very like kind of shell shocked right now, but here we go. All right, so Koda, I said Shota again. Koda opening with the birds. I think that's amazing. The quietest one in the class, leading with the opening attack. They clearly had a plan though, because Momo had her machine set up in the other room, right? Of that building. So they definitely coordinated. They had like planned it out to some degree. Obviously, you can't get everything down perfectly, but it seemed to work out pretty well. Obviously, they haven't captured them yet. Leading into Sero, who I love how they have all had these little moments with them that they're like calling back to. And to Jiro. Jiro's is really sweet. This is trivial, but I was super happy. Because like the way Deku's like impacted these other people's lives, man. And now like at his lowest point, they're all finally coming to help him. Oh, fuck, here I go. It makes you feel good. It makes you feel really good. I know a lot of people are probably going to be bummed out. Like, oh, we want Deku to be rogue still. We want him to be all edgy and hardcore and badass. We don't want him to be stuck in Class 1A. Why? We've seen Deku. Why do you want to keep seeing Deku suffer more? Why, dude? He's running himself to death. And at his lowest point, Class 1A is here to help him because they love him. How could you root for more Rogue Deku? I like Rogue Deku too. It's badass and like, but I'm looking at the shot of where he's in the tail and he's breaking out. You want him to look like that the rest of the way? That's not Deku, dude. Even when his mask is revealed, dude, you see how much he's hurting. You want that? You want him to be a vigilante till the end of the series? Not even to the end of the series. You want him to be a vigilante for another 10, 20 chapters? It's time for him to come home. He's been out here pushing himself hard enough as it is. And I get a lot of people are going to be like, oh, it's going to be so boring if he goes back to Class 1A. No, it is not, dude. With his secret being out and everyone understanding the weight on his shoulders, there is so much more you can do. Not only that, but I'm getting some very strong vibes that we are nearing the end of the series in like not like next few chapters, but we're definitely in the final arc. Not the final arc, the final act is a better. This shot of Momo, she just looks so calm, and I love it. Even Kaminari looks kind of like his joking self a little bit, wraps his arm around him. Even Tokoyami, when he's talking about how it was your idea to use his powers as defensive. I love that. I love these callbacks, man. And then the shot again of when he's flying across the sky over the All Might statue. I know everyone is worried about me. From the bottom of their hearts, they are worried about me. I can tell because they should be able to recognize the looming threat of danger, but they're all oblivious to it. Is he talking about his vestiges? They, as in the vestiges, they should be able to recognize the looming threat of danger. Is that his way of saying that danger sense isn't activating, and that's the way Deku knows that they're genuine because they're not trying to hurt him? Or does it mean 1A, they're oblivious to the danger that I'm in? That's why they're here. I kind of believe it's the first one. It makes so much more sense if danger sense wasn't going off because the genuine nature of the classmates, right? Okay. But okay, so man, let's do a roll call. Let's see who's missing still. We got a lot of the students. Let's see who didn't get their moment yet, right? Because at this pace, it really feels like next chapter will hopefully get the rest of them, because there's still a lot left. And that would be great. Let's take a look here. Okay, so at the beginning, I'm not going to count Bakugo, Uraraka, and Ida, because I think their moments are still good. I think that's how it's going to end, is with those three. Okay. Ida, it needs to end with Ida. I really think the last one to go needs to be Ida. Because this is something they set up very long time ago during the Stain arc. I talked about this chapter, the panels in the last video, I think it was the last video. But it would be so fitting for Ida to be the one that, like, because the quote was, Deku was saying, being here even if you're not asking for help, that's what makes a hero, right? Here, Deku is not asking for help, just like Ida was, because he's on his own dark path. I just, that's me personally. Yeah, sure, you could do Uraraka, and it'd be very sweet. You could do Bakugo, seeing how they're fated, intertwined destinies and stuff. But I think in this moment, I think it should be Ida. But hey, either one of the three, it's gonna be fine. Okay, let's do a roll call here. Okay, so we have Koda, Sero, Jiro, Ojiro, and Tokonami next. Sato, Momo, Kaminari. Wait, Kaminari's next. Yeah, Kaminari. Shoji. So we're at 9. Then Todoroki, 10. And Froppy. Well, yeah, I'll count Froppy for now. So 11. So if there's 20 total in the class, including Deku, there's still 8 more to go. So process of elimination, we still have, let's see, we still have Mina, Ida. Can you guys see my shirt? Okay. All right, I'll stand up for this. Okay, so we still got Mina, Bakugo, Ida, Kirishima, Uraraka. Wow, look at that. Isn't that funny how that worked out? Hold up, like, the top half of this picture actually... All right, that's kind of wild. That's kind of wild. It's like almost perfect. There's no one... I guess Froppy, she's the only one. But other than that, it's been all the top people. Oh, Aoyama, never mind. It's not that perfect, but pretty cool. So we still got... Dude, imagine Mineta. What the hell's Mineta gonna say, dude? Like, man, we peeked at the girls a lot together, haven't we? And like, or something stupid like that. Like, or maybe, dude, could we get a genuine Mineta moment? I mean, like, a genuine from the heart, not pervy, not comedic relief moment from Mineta. And this is the moment. If it's gonna happen ever in the series, it's right now. It's right now. Okay, wait. All right, so we still got 9. We still have 8 more, not counting Deku. So Mina, Ida, Bakugo, Uraraka, Mineta, Kirishima, Aoyama. I'm missing one. Oh, Hagakure. I feel bad. I don't even know where she is on this. Anyway. You know what sucks? We don't have a chapter next week. By the way, I'm pretty sure this is All Might's car that we see in the second to last panel. Does that mean All Might's on his way? Is this whole thing going to end with All Might, like, showing up? Dude, what if Stain's in his car? What if that's how they get Stain? They get Deku to, like, finally be under control. They have Stain lick the blood, right? Yo. So many possibilities. I hate this cliffhanger, but I love this chapter. Awesome chapter. Very awesome chapter. I'm very happy. Uh, this is basically exactly what I wanted. I didn't want it just to be another glorified moment for Bakugo, Uraka, and Ida. I mean, even though Ida doesn't really get that many like glorified moments with Deku anymore, but like every moment, every Class 1A student so far has gotten a moment, and I can only so we got 11 in this chapter. I assume the rest will come next chapter, right? What is the title of the next chapter? Let's see. Or it doesn't say the title, but it says headed to Class A's climax, next volume. Okay, so the climax is next volume. This is like the build up, and I guess the climactic thing is going to happen next chapter. Okay. All right. That's not a whole lot for me to digest other than that. Very emotional. I'm very happy. I kind of teared up. Like I was holding back tears for a while, but Froppy said it here. When scared, you're allowed to tremble. When it's tough, you're allowed to shed tears. Well, I'm not saying it's tough. I'm reading a frickin' manga, but it gets me, man. I'm attached to these characters. You guys can't see it, but over here I have 3 autographs. Over there I have 2 autographs. I got Bakugo, Mina, Tokoyami, Momo, and Froppy, like the English voice actors. And I just have like their pictures up. I want to get all of Class 1A one day, but yeah, I just love these characters. I'm glad they're getting a chapter to shine. So yeah, a lot of great visuals. I'm not sure what I'll use for the thumbnail. Probably this picture of Froppy, the colored one, because it's so good. This first picture, man. Yeah, that's really good. I'll probably have to use that one. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. Please leave your thoughts down below. I'm at 32 minutes. Don't know how many people watched the whole thing. I know some of you do. To those of you who do, I love you. To everyone else, I love you too. Just 2% less. I'm kidding. I love you all equally. But yeah, if you're still watching this far and you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. I do reactions to these every single week that they come out. I often stay up. Not often, I actually always like stay up for these to come out and record them right away. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, this has been Mighty Gazelle, hoping you all have a mighty day. See you guys.